Look here. If it isn't Strasnock's Bane, have you come down to lop off a few more Reachman heads? There are plenty to go around down these parts. Smart woman. Damn glad she's back in charge. Who'd have thought Duke Wrenchant was going to sell us all out? Guess he got what was coming to him. We've got Reachman to worry about now. I'm expecting you to come back here with at least a few Reachman heads hanging from your belt. We can mount them on the city walls. I wonder what Captain Huron did with old Strasnock's head. We should get that one up there, too. No? Damn! Stupid Nord! He was in on Duke Wrenchant's plan, wasn't he? I had a feeling. Well, I guess he got what was coming to him. She said that? Well, I'll be an Argonian's uncle. I thought I'd be sergeant forever. Maybe I can afford that new mace after all. Assuming we beat the Reachman and the Queen stays true to her word. I trust her, though.
What? Hello.
Reachman filth!
Oh.
I'm in your debt for finding me. Elginny says I'm going to be fine. I think Abir was more relieved than I was. You're no Reachman. Stendar's finally seen it fit to grant me a little mercy. He did, not Isabeth. I'd hoped she'd gotten the others to the camp by now. She rescued a Weirus, and a villager named Laetiel. The Weirus said they're holding an area beneath the alien ruins. Isa said she'd go and see about an alliance. I told them to leave me here. I'd only slow them down with these wounds. Yes, one of the women of the woods. I was taught never to trust them. Isa thought they could help us retake Northglen and keep the Reachmen out of Evermore. She might still be with them on the shore. There's an entry to the ruins there. I hope to see you back at the camp. Elgeni's outdone herself.
Another one. Curious. What do you want? She was here. She returned our sister to us, so we are in her debt. The other has a sickness within her, of an unknown kind. We will keep the sick girl away from the land, lest she spread an incurable disease through our woods. If you're curious, speak to Weirus Delphique. She's within the ruins.
Hello. Weira's hysteria let you in? I trust she had good reason. What drove you to seek me? You seek this child. She goes nowhere. It's a seed for certain. Though what the Dark Witnesses have cultivated in the fields of North Glen is a mystery. I've one last attempt at a cure. You're just in time. And remember what you are about to see. First, I'll expose the corruption. Look, you can see it now to see if I can purge it. Foul creature, be gone! Well, that didn't go as planned. Disturbing, to say the least. So the Dark Witnesses would turn us all into their puppets to reinforce their army and take Evermore. We can't allow that to happen. I tried to draw out the evil, but my spell agitated it. Transformed her into one of those abominations roaming North Glen. Small wonder we've seen no prisoners. They've turned them. And as their army, the Evermore soldiers, and why should we trust them? If we left the Viridian Woods, they'd cut down our trees in days, and mine the land with no regard for the life harbored there. Take this rune to wither the Reachman's markers in the fields, then cut off Dureg's head. Prove yourself on our side as well, and I'll meet the captain Isabeth spoke of. She left, said she had to search the farmhouses. Are you stalling, or do you truly believe we can trust the soldiers of Evermore? Isabeth spoke of an alliance too before she left. Well, you can finish her work. Will you take Dureg? Luck be with you. We'll journey to the Evermore camp if you complete the job. We're closely tied to the land, so we'll know when you've been successful. Reachman effigies that Dureg conjured out of the earth. Perhaps remnants of power they left behind. They're the source of the seeds they cultivate in the fields. This land used to be theirs, and not so long ago. They're here to reclaim it. It's why Evermore is such a prize to them. Perhaps we'd let them remain if they didn't pose such a threat to the Viridian. Whatever the Dark Witnesses are using, it consumes the victim. Had this child lived, she would have attacked. We've been observing them. Their power increases, and yes, we believe a seed is forced inside. It takes root within the heart. As you saw, any real attempt, Reachman effigies that this land, it's empowered with weird magic. When it comes into contact with the marker, the magic will course through it, withering it to the point where nothing is left but dust. The magic will penetrate deep enough to reach the seeds it produces.
These lands hold more. You heard the call, didn't you? You have been chosen to help stop the blasphemy in the ruins below. To stop the laws of nature from being broken. Yes, I serve Hermaeus Mora, the Lord of Fate and Knowledge. These ruins were once a shrine to my lord, a storehouse of secrets forbidden to mortals. The shrine is but a memory now. A spirit? A Daedra? This is part of what must be exposed. Whatever it is, It has enslaved local villagers, calling them Rain Disciples. It taps their minds for its power. Wisps serve the entity below, drawing the essences of the enslaved Rain Disciples and depositing these essences in troughs. Slay one of the wisps and take the essence it carries to the troughs.
Well, thank you. Thank you for streaming from Russia. Or watching this.
Hey, smart-looking person, over here. Look, I don't know you, but I need someone who knows more about magic than I do, and frankly, that's just about anyone, so you'll do. This damn mage hired me to do a job, and now he won't let me get the job. I work for Dragonstar Caravans, and the mage hired us to come out and give him an armed escort. I hate working for mages, but I was the only one available. You're not gonna believe it, but I got here, and this stupid mage... Well, you better just see for yourself.
How's the day going so far?
Can you believe this? The fool's turned himself into iron. It's like a practical joke. I keep expecting my boss to step out from behind a rock and just tell me he wanted to see how I'd react. I'd carry the bastard if he to stop me from taking him away. Said some stupid drivel about emotions. If there's one thing I hate more than magic, it's emotions. Can you just deal with this?
Hello there. I suggest you don't try to pick me up. You'll only injure your back. Don't ask for any long-winded explanations, either. It's tiring to talk. No choice. That brute was going to forcibly remove me from the ruins, and I can't leave yet. I have to get my emotions back under control first. Precisely. My emotions are gone. Fear, anger, happiness, sadness. They got away from me, in the literal sense. It's this alien relic here. It's a gateway into the Salasali dream state. But by the time I realized it, my emotions were already gone. Yes, you could go into the dream state and convince them to come back. You'll have to upset them, though. Drive them to experience their counterbalanced state. Anger to fear, happiness to sadness, that sort of thing.
I can't believe this. You're just gonna lie down and take a nap?
Thank you. anything. Oh, it's a good feminist. Oh, yeah.
You'll soon hear. Keep your distance, outsider. The last thing we need is some rock-brained city dweller bumbling around. Darkness dominates this part of the forest. Uella the Hagraven and her... Where they travel, the forest slowly withers and dies. We will drive Uella and her dark witnesses from here, or we will die. You expect me to trust one such as you? Perhaps, if one of my sisters keeps an eye on you. Where is Rashawn? Here she comes now. Rashawn, we have a volunteer to destroy Uella's totems.
We aren't in the habit of trusting outsiders, but the suffering of the forest seems to have softened my sister's heart. If you really wish to help us, I suppose that's an offer. It won't be easy. First, you will need to destroy Uella's totems. They keep us from drawing on the power of nature for our magicka. The Reachmen guard them closely, but I'll fight at your side. No spells. I do what I do for the forest, not for you. There are 3 totems, just a bunch of strung-together sticks for you, but they're like poison to me. I can't get too close.
No, please. Please.
I dare another one of them to come closer. Of all the travesties
Hello.
against nature, this is the most foul. This is the last one, the last Spriggan. There used to be hundreds in Jackdaw. Worse, they poisoned them, corrupted them, turned them into monstrosities. Those lurchers. This is the only Spriggan left. My sisters would not want me to trust an outsider. But they are not here, and I cannot leave her side. I need hardwood from inside the lurchers. It's the only thing that will help the little Spriggan at this point. I hesitate to ask more of an outsider, but we could do more than just ease her passing. There is a chance we can save her life. It will require more work, though. The heartwood degrades quickly in the lurchers. Sometimes remains pure. If you take the extra time to find the pure heartwood, it could save the Spriggan.
Oh, Hello. Hello.
stout woodwork requires a...
Okay. Somebody else see that? That's running on top of the wall. There.
Bye.
Mówisz partycyp. Sposa Gorbernia. Śpiałem się z tym ładnie.
Hail, friend. Have a look around. Take your time. Admire the good.
Looking for...
Oops. Oh, what the heck? Hello. Just use this.
You can't stop me! Another victim for the ranks!
Oh.
I need to go.
Welcome.
For the love of Mara, I didn't think I'd see the end of this day. Did Captain Gayercroft, my father, send you? I know Durake's plan. He has stores of seeds he plans on using to turn the innocent into pawns for his army. You must destroy the stores. With Durake out of the way, and I'm badly injured. Whatever Durake was doing to me, probably trying to implant one of those seeds like the others, has left me too weak. You need to go. Finish them. Perfect. One of El Jenny's, I bet. This will do nicely. Trying to implant me like the rest. He said he was adding me to his ranks. That I'd be the perfect weapon. No. I only found one survivor. And the Glenmoral Weird wouldn't let her go. I found Ulamad and Bindeus dead. But Hotmeat, did you find him? Father!
Scout Isabeth, you put this company at risk by disobeying orders. Thanks to our new ally here, the Weird agreed to help us drive out the Reachmen. I hope you've... We're Delphique. What is the meaning of this?
I thought as much. Captain Garecroft, your scout is infected. Kill her if you wish to maintain this alliance.
I won't kill her based on your word.
Then trust your new ally's word.
I'll make my own judgment. I don't take orders from you.
Father, stop! So it's true. I'm infected. That must be why Elgeni's poultice didn't fully heal me. I wasn't conscious for a while after they captured me. He had time to... Is what Wyrus Delphique says true? Everything I've been through. For this? And my own father won't even acknowledge me as his daughter. But it's worth it, right? My life for an alliance that will save Evermore. I'll let Delphique know I'm ready. I'm sure she won't hesitate, and my father won't stop her. Evermore has always taken priority for him. Evermore and duty. Maybe I follow in his footsteps after all. I made my decision, Father.
Isabeth, don't be foolish. You can't think straight.
No, Father. I've never been so clear. Wyrus Delphique? Do it. Now, before I change my mind.
Isabeth! The Weird expect an alliance now after they murder my daughter in cold blood? They're lucky I don't have them all killed here and now. After what the Weird did to my daughter, the Weird has killed her without hesitation. I can't have that unpredictability. Isabeth was a foolish girl. I should have disciplined her better. Made her stronger. She never followed orders. I knew this way of life. Evermore needs this alliance. But I need... Isabeth's sacrifice will be remembered. You've proven yourself.
Hello. How's your day or night going so far?
Thank you for all you've done here.
What's up?
going to eviscerate me. I just know it. I don't want to be eviscerated. It sounds awful. Because I had a nightmare, and someone told me they were going to eviscerate me. They described it in great detail, how they were going to cut me open and let all my Then it wasn't a very funny joke. My father was eviscerated, as a matter of fact. I'll put up with a lot, but jokes about evisceration are where I draw the line. Oh, now you're making jokes about my mother. Now you've done it. Now you've made me mad. What are you looking at? Did I say you could look at me? I don't think so. I don't even want you sharing my air. You're a festering boil on the lip of reality. I don't like boils or things that fester. Move on. Or do you have a problem with that? Oh, tell me you didn't say that. Tell me I didn't hear that right. How would you like a staff blast to your stupid, ugly face? Let's find out. Prepare yourself.
You said this was a shortcut!
Thank you. My gratitude.
Hello. Fucking Joe stream.
Did you see how gray it is here? Everything is gray. Just, I don't know. I was hoping you knew, but now I'm disappointed. You're fobbing. You expect me to believe that you really want to listen to all my complaining? You must think I'm a fool. No one wants to hear all this. It's boring. Now that's the stupidest idea I've ever heard. You think if I stop talking about it, it'll just go away? Like that's some secret trick to dealing with sadness. Hello there! I'm so glad you came by. I think I'm about to make a new... I don't know about you, but when I make a new friend, I like to have a celebration. Buttons does too. Buttons and I are favorite friends, but there's always room for one more inside our circle of love. And you're invited. You wanna quit? Oh, my grandmother gave me Buttons as a pet when I was just a little boy. We were... Hey, you stop that. You're hurting Buttons' feelings. You're hurting my feelings too. For some reason, looking at you makes me want to vomit. My emotions just feel like they're going to burst out and run away again. Overall, though, I am feeling a little... I think so. I won't know for sure until I get home to my wife. Come to think of it, she's very similar to this Iliad relic. She's old and strange and brings out all of my emotions. Regardless, though.
So when I saw you go down for a nap, I decided this partnership was over. I certainly didn't think you were doing your part. Then the mage suddenly said to go, and that I have you to thank for it. Is that true? All right, I don't need to hear any more. I'm not going to pretend I understand any of this, and I don't really want to. Here's your half of the payment. I'll make sure the mage gets safely to his destination.
Wow. Tengo camarón, ¿no? Right, what's up for that? Buddy.